Hey guys, I'm Allison. If you saw my first video, you'll know that this is my second video, and I'm here with you today, fresh faced and fancy free, and I thought I would try my hand at a tutorial. I decided that I would do the look I was wearing in my very first YouTube video, which was my haul. So if you haven't seen that, check that video out. There were two products in there that I forgot to include in my haul that I got that night that I went shopping with my mom. One was the Bobbi Brown, let me get it right there, the Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow in Velvet Plum. And the other item that I got in my haul that I forgot to include was the MAC Pro Longwear Eyeliner in Strong Willed. Let's see if that focuses. Okay. A little disclaimer on this pencil. I saw this eye look on Pixie Woo and I thought it would look good on me with the plummy shades. So that's this is definitely based off of that video. So I didn't have Prunella, which is the eyeliner that Nick used. So when I was shopping, I went and I wanted to check out Prunella, and they suggested Strong Willed to me. I do have some trouble with pencils staying in my waterline. So I'm swatching it right now so I can show you. So this is Strong Willed by MAC, and I got home and I was like, man, this looks a lot like Rockstar by Urban Decay. And it is. So I mean, there's a subtle difference. Rockstar is obviously a little, I guess not, I shouldn't say obviously, but it's creamier than Strong Willed. But Strong Willed is a Pro Longwear product, so that might be why there. So the bottom one is Rockstar, and the top one is Strong Willed. So if you have Rockstar, you probably don't need Strong Willed. Anywho, I have them both, and what I did was I used both of them, and I think that helped the staying power. So anywho, I'm gonna stop rambling and get started. I'm gonna use a little, it's Sunday here, so and it's like 5 o'clock, and so I haven't really done, I had to work a little bit this morning, so that's why I'm all no makeup look today. So since it's been a while since I applied any moisturizer, I just threw on some MAC Prep and Prime to kind of give my face a little moisture. I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I have really, everywhere else of me is really dry except my eyelids. Go figure. So I put the hurt on this little guy. So I have to like kind of bend it and squeeze to get any product out, but I know there's product still in there. So see, look how much came out of there. So I don't want to just throw it away. And I have a mirror down here that I'll be looking into. It's like one of those old school cosmetic mirrors with the really bad lighting on both sides, but it works. So I got that. Okay, I of course forgot something, so let me grab that. I always use my MAC Painterly paint pot, at least on the top parts of my lids. I mean, always, every day I use it. I think it helps just keep, I can't use it by itself to keep my eyeshadow on. That's how oily my eyelids are. But it's a habit I have. I use both of those products every day to make sure my eyeshadow doesn't crease. Okay. I'm going to go in with the Bobbi Brown Cream Eyeshadow in Velvet Plum with a Real Techniques synthetic brush. Looks kind of like the 219 by MAC, a little less fluffy. Just gonna get that on my brush and apply away. I am by no means a professional at this. I just really love doing makeup on my... I do it on my mom. I do my mom's makeup a lot too, but I really love putting makeup on myself. It may sound weird, but just patting that on, kind of sliding it across. And I have hooded eyes, so I'm going to take it up a little bit into my crease. It's really hard to kind of see in that mirror, so it's a Sephora mirror. You guys had a good weekend? I had a nice kind of relaxing weekend. Haven't had too much to do. Just had a lazy Sunday and watched Safe Haven again. I love those Nicholas Sparks books and movies. So I'm going to go in now with Strong Willed by MAC and just drag that. I am going to use this little mirror. This is how I do my makeup every morning. I have like a little mirror right in front of my face. I don't have the best eyesight. I wear contacts, so I like to be able to be up close and personal. And I always do my foundation second. It's like the last thing I do. Now I am going to take a pencil brush from MAC and smudge that out a little bit. The Pro Longwear sets really quickly, so there's not a whole lot of option to smudge, which is one of the reasons I kind of went in with Rockstar too by Urban Decay. Anybody been watching Scandal lately? It has gotten crazy. It's one of my favorite shows. I love the whole Fitz Olivia drama, but it's gotten so dark. I'm still watching it, but I don't really care for violence. Like, I would love to be able to watch like Game of Thrones with my husband, but I just can't do it. It just makes me so uncomfortable. I suppose that's not necessarily a bad thing, but so anyway, the whole Huck, and I'm just going back in with some more of the Bobbi Brown cream eyeshadow. The whole Huck and what's her name? I was thinking about this earlier. I cannot remember her name. That whole storyline. It's like, what's going on there? Sure is interesting. Okay, so let's see, what do I want to do next? Oh, you know what I did forget to do? I'm going to take that cream eyeshadow underneath my lash line too. I It really does make a big difference putting stuff under your lash line. I'm a lefty, so a lot of what I do, I just switch hands. I write with my left hand, but I do a lot with my right hand, including put on makeup. And I'm going to take more of this, let me block my entire face, more of this Strong-Willed in my waterline. Just get it on in there. I have brown eyes, but I really think that this purple kind of makes my eyes pull a little, like the green in my eyes comes out. I think. Maybe I'm crazy. I really liked this, and it's like so simple, like one cream eyeshadow and some eyeliner. If you hear noise in the background, that would be my mother. Keeping it real. Okay, I am going to curl my eyelashes. Hi, Mom. Apparently she doesn't want to say hi with the camera on. Okay. If you did see my first video, I did switch out my chair, so hopefully not as much creaking. And then I'm just going to use the Rocket. When I first started using this mascara, I didn't really like it, but it's really grown on me. And I use two mascaras because I like volume and I like length. And I don't ever wear fake lashes because I think they are really hard to put on. I guess I don't want to work that hard on it. And then I'm going to use the Revlon Grow Luscious Plumping. I think this gives me a little bit of length. Sorry, I'm looking in my viewfinder. Can't help it. I just put on some lip gloss because my lips were chapped right before I started this video. Okay, I'm going to go in with a little bit of Rockstar and just helps give it a little more pop in the waterline because it is creamier than the Pro Longwear. And I'm going to take that on my upper lash line as well. Couple of girls that I forgot to say that I watched, not because I want to be like they'll probably never even see this, but they're just really good to watch, is of course Jaclyn Hill. She's like a true artist. Her stuff is gorgeous. And then I really like Lip Gloss Leslie too. She's so fun and her looks are beautiful. Okay, So I love my Estee Lauder. I'm just checking to make sure it's like focusing. There we go in the camera. I love my Estee Lauder Double Wear. I've been wearing it for quite a while now. Just gives me such a good coverage. I know it's not for everyone. And the way I kind of put it on is I put it on the back of my hand, and then I take my Real Techniques. This is the Expert Face brush, and I just dab it, and I start in the center of my face. And then I get more for the other side of my face. And I'm just kind of like wiping it down, and then I move to my forehead. I had bangs for like 3 years, and they were like super cute, kind of wispy bangs, but they are it takes some effort to keep them cut, and I will not cut them myself because I don't want to mess them up. So I decided that I was going to grow my hair out, well, my bangs out. So that's kind of the process I'm in. Every girl who's done that knows it's a process. And then I kind of just go back in and dab to make sure that it is blended out, and I have a couple of little down there. I usually always end up accidentally covering my lips, but okay, so that's foundation done. And yeah, it looks pretty good. Just gonna make sure I've got it in my hairline since my hair is up today. Normally my hair is down. Okay. This is my MAC Pro Longwear concealer, and I guess I should say in my Double Wear I am Ivory Nude. I'm fair. And then in my MAC I wear NW20 under my eyes to cancel out any little dark circles that might be there. So I take it on my finger, just about that much, and then I rub my fingers together. I like doing this because it's like with the warmth, and I will look in my viewfinder for this because, and I just kind of, I know I should use my ring fingers, but this is habit, and this is what gets it done when I'm like trying to get my makeup finished and get out the door for work. Just kind of making sure that everything is blendy, and there we go. I use these Olay wipes. That's what I'm getting out now to kind of clean up as I go. Scrubbing off my hands before I move on, and then I am going to use MAC's Gentle blush. It's really pretty, really pretty. And I have like a Sephora angled brush. The light hand at first. I don't always use bronzer. I don't contour. Sometimes when I use bronzer, I just feel like it looked too, like, I don't know. It's hard to find a bronzer that's good with your, for fair girls. I use Hoola. I make a lot of faces. Okay, eyebrows. I forgot to pull my MAC. Here it is. I use Omega, whichever you want to call it, on a Real Techniques brush. I just like a natural look. And my brows kind of end here, so they need to go. They need to go all the way across. It's going to be interesting to see how this goes. Since I don't really, I'm going to have my husband help me, teach me how to edit. Who knows? Okay, just closing that up, setting that aside, and finally, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. I still have all my purchases in my Sephora bag. Just pulling out my Bite Beauty lipstick in lavender. That's what I wore yesterday. And oh, I just hit my teeth. Oh, this is what I have to use this mirror. All right. And I am just going to, this is another thing I don't do all the time, powder. With the double wear, sometimes I just don't think that I need it. And this brush is dirty, but we're going with it. It's Max Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in light. And I'll just kind of brush that about. Alright guys, I think that's everything. So this is my finished face. I hope you like it. I like it, so. Thanks for watching if you watched. Again, I'm Allison. See y'all next time.